Good evening, folks. The grim grinning Mr. Shepherd here for SoCalloween909, and I'm here to give my thoughts on the Los Angeles Haunted Hayride's live drive-in experience, which I attended last night. Last night was the opening night for the public, and I got there a half hour before my reservation time, which was 9 o'clock. And I honestly didn't know what to expect. I had read the website's description of what we can expect, and it was kind of vague. So I wasn't sure what was going to happen. That being said, I didn't really have much in terms of expectations. I was just kind of, just going with the flow and seeing what happens. I unfortunately read a few reviews on accident on Twitter, and they were basically claiming this event to be a mixed bag. If not a mixed bag, just overall disappointing. So yeah, I just decided to go in and just, form my own opinion and find out. All right, folks. So for those who haven't been to Los Angeles Haunted Hayride, the whole immersive aspect of the event is that you enter the town of Midnight Falls, where they're having a Halloween festival on Halloween night. And so same thing here. This year we're driving through the neighborhood of Midnight Falls, specifically on All Hallows Eve Lane, and at the end of the lane is the drive-in, which is our destination. The one thing about the Los Angeles Haunted Hayride is they're immaculate when it comes to set design. All their sets are amazing. They're beautiful. They just make you feel like you're in a small town setting that loves to celebrate Halloween. You feel it. I don't know about you guys, but that's just the feeling I get. So yeah, that's amazing. It's just amazing. It's the drive through, just the drive through the neighborhood is worth the price of admission, which is something I'm gonna get into in a little bit. But that being said, now a lot of you are probably asking, all right, we get it, it's beautiful and all, but is it worth the price of admission? Well, to answer that question, boys and girls, I'm not 100% sure how to answer that question, really. So the whole event, the whole actual experience, the drive-in itself is probably like 30 to 40 minutes long. A lot of lights, special effects, and all this stuff. Basically, you're at a film festival and you're watching three or four short films, and in between we get performances by the one and only Monty Revolta. I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but I think they're pre-recorded. I know Monty was at the event. I saw him several times throughout the night, but as far as the performances, they might be pre-recorded when they're playing on screen. But anyways, while that's happening, there's a bunch of ghouls and monsters running amok in between cars, causing chaos and making me chuckle. But I digress. Just a quick shout out. All the short films featured at this event were by Crypt TV, and I absolutely adore Crypt TV. If you're not following them, shame on you. Go follow them. I guess the best way to answer the question of whether or not it's worth it is, I guess, if you want a different kind of experience and are paying the cheapest ticket, which was actually $40. I had a $10 discount because I purchased mine early. It's worth it. But if you happen to buy the more expensive tickets up in the middle or front row and are expecting a traditional haunted house kind of jump scares and all that sort of stuff, then you may be disappointed. Although I have seen some videos online of people in the front row, the more expensive rows, who actually had a few jump scares with chainsaws and whatnot. So that being said, I could only really speak for my row in the back. But yeah, I know, but I can't shake the thought that there's a lot of folks out there who this would probably not be their cup of tea, so to speak. But like I said, if you want something different and don't mind paying the lowest price right now is $49.99. So if $49.99 isn't steep for you guys, and you want something a little different that's less than an hour long, then I recommend this event. Other than that, I have to give Los Angeles Haunted Hayride's live drive-in experience somewhere between a B and a B minus.